Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be providing a long-term market analysis update for Chainlink. On this chart, I'm really going to be focusing on these two moving averages, the 20 weekly and the 21 weekly exponential moving average. And I'm also going to talk about the link Bitcoin ratio, some very key things I'm noticing on this pair, and what I want to see headed forward to be bullish on Chainlink. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, by the way, feel free to check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with the cryptocurrency exchange FTX.us. So I'm going to start off here on the Chainlink weekly chart. And again, I do want to talk about the 20 and 21 averages because these have been the very key levels during the bear market where Chainlink has come up to this level frequently and rejected off of it with the lower highs once again coming up to this level, coming back down, rejecting off of it. And that's been the case ever since we really lost them back here in November of 2021, back when Bitcoin formed its all-time high. So we had this rejection right here in January, another one in March. Then back in August, we had another rejection, and ever since the last few weeks, we've just been coming back up to this level, and all of these candles have been consolidating right under the 21 EMA, the green line. So moving forward, I really do want to see Chainlink begin to break above these moving averages, break above this resistance, and the reason is because when Chainlink is above these moving averages, it can be a very bullish sign and lead to an uptrend, because this is where buyers in demand do start to step in. So if we go back here to 2020 and this pretty big uptrend, notice how when Chainlink had that move, making this high back here in August, it came back down, retested the moving averages several times. So all of these candles came back down, holding these as support, eventually leading to another leg higher, forming this new all-time high in May. So again, that is a level that I do really want to see reclaimed, and as long as we're below it, we still have the risk and the possibility of forming these lower highs and rejecting off of them, similar to how we did back in January and March. Now, if we do continue to reject off these and we do have another leg down, what I'm really going to be looking out for is going to see if this level in green, ranging from around $5.80 to $6.20, is going to hold as support. Now, this has been the support that's held throughout this entire period of consolidation. We first retested this on the May capitulation back when Bitcoin first had that leg down. So it is positive to see for Chainlink that we're still holding above this region. We're still holding this as support, and I want to see that continue to hold. And the good thing about this is if I just remove these drawings, it really does look like to me Chainlink is forming this consolidation and accumulation zone, with the resistance being around $8, the support being around $6, just kind of going sideways, oscillating in this very tight consolidation environment, and it's really starting to build a base. So this could be a potential area where if we do start to break above this range, that is another thing to consider, and that would be another case for the bulls. Again, the range high being around $8.80, so if we can reclaim that, get above both that level and the moving averages, that would be a very bullish sign headed into the next few months towards the end of the year. Now, beyond that, if we do lose the support right around $6 where we've held all of these candles, then the next level I'm going to be looking at is right around $4.60. Now, this was the level that was previous resistance back in 2019 as well as 2020. You can see a rejection in June, that first retest of this level, coming up, rejecting off of it, and then another rejection right here in February as well as March. So do watch out to this level as a longer term area of support if we start to make a move below the current lows in place and start to have a new low being formed. So now I'm going to switch over here to the Chainlink Bitcoin ratio, which I've been talking about very extensively in all my Chainlink videos, because I think this chart is very important to consider, because when I'm looking at Chainlink and I'm scrolling out to basically since its inception, Chainlink has had a history of an incredible outperformance with respect to Bitcoin. Going back from 2017 to the summer, the DeFi summer of 2020, it had an incredible outperformance with respect to Bitcoin. It was in this very consistent and steady uptrend, outperforming Bitcoin throughout that entire accumulation zone. And those are the days that I want to see return with Chainlink. So ever since that peak back in the DeFi summer, Chainlink has been underperforming Bitcoin. It has been in this longer term downtrend, forming these lower highs. And this is the structure that I want to see broken. I want to see a resumption of this longer term uptrend where Chainlink does start to outperform Bitcoin. So I'm going to be looking at two levels specifically, which are going to be the 200-week simple moving average as well as the 300-week simple moving average. Now, the 300-week is going to be this green line. You can see it just formed back here in July 2021, and the reason that is because you need a minimum of 300 weeks to actually get this average. But you can see it was previous support right here in December. If I zoom in all the way, notice how Chainlink actually did respect this level, held it as support, bounced right off of it into the resistance, and then it came back down and actually flipped it back into resistance. So the 300-week average is one of the key levels that I do want to see Chainlink on the Bitcoin ratio start to reclaim. You can see we had a retest just a few weeks ago, coming up to this level, another rejection. So moving forward, I am going to be keeping an eye on this moving average and watching for how Chainlink Bitcoin does react to it. Another level I'm going to be watching is going to be the 200-week simple moving average. That is the blue line right here. You can see going all the way back here to 2021, Chainlink Bitcoin bounced off this level a few times, holding it as support in January and March, and then eventually losing it, breaking below it in June. So you can see that we basically had some consolidation under it, and then this move that we had bouncing off the 300 week came right up into the 200 week as our resistance. So this level is also going to be very important to watch out for. Unlike the 300 week average, the 200 week average is sloping down right now. You can see that if I were to just extend out its current slope, we could be retesting it in just a few weeks at some much lower valuations. So watch out for this level. And in general, reclaiming both of these moving averages would be sufficient evidence for me to suggest a longer term end to this downtrend that began against Bitcoin back in August of 2020. And at that point, I would start to look at the bigger picture trend, and I would say I'm going to be looking out for a continuation of this macro uptrend that began back here in 2017. So I hope you guys did enjoy the content and the analysis. By the way, once again, check out our sponsors in the link in the description below. This channel is partnered with the cryptocurrency exchange FTX.us. You can sign up with my referral code SNOWYCRYPTO or through the link in the description below and get a 5% discount on exchange fees. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.